Good morning, my friend. Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist, here today, Thursday, and check the date, April 15th, 2021, with daily musings and lessons learned. Today's video is titled, What Do You See? If you're watching this live, please hashtag live. If you're watching it on the replay, please hashtag replay. I appreciate it. It helps with the analytics. So I'm going to start with the story today. Today's story takes place in a small town where there lived a single man who wasn't married, who was blind. And as he traveled around his community in the evening, he always carried a lighted lamp, which is a little odd for someone who's blind. Well, he happened to be coming home from dinner one night, and a group of young people kind of came across him sitting on a bench, and they knew he was blind, right? He's pretty obvious. He was the guy in town that people knew who he was. And they started making fun of him, right? They were making fun of this blind guy who's walking around carrying a lamp. And one of the kids reached out, kind of yelled out and said, "Hey, why are you carrying a lamp? You can't see. You don't need a lamp." And his reply was actually very interesting. His reply was, "I don't carry the lamp for me. I carry the lamp for you. I carry the lamp so you don't bump into me and knock me off my course, and then I would have a much harder time getting home." And in that little story, there's such a powerful lesson. You see, when the kids heard that, they were embarrassed and apologized, obviously, right, as anyone would. And it dawned on them that he could see, just not in the traditional sense. He could see because he was seeing the world through somebody else's perspective, through somebody else's eyes. And when I think about that, I think about myself, I think about a lot of the people I know. We kind of walk through life blind. And I think it's part of the problems maybe we're having in our society today, is that we all have this innate ability to see things through our own perspective, right? So I'm going to say the least profound thing I've ever said in any of these musings. We don't know what we don't know, right? So you don't know what you don't know. So it's hard to experience or see things through somebody else's experience or perspective because we've never lived it. And so we go through our lives, living our lives, taking the data, and our brain is super powerful. And it takes all those pieces of data and it puts them where they're supposed to go. But it can only put them in places that we've already experienced or created. Social scientists have studied this for years. And one of the things they found is this is called confirmation bias. So we've seen this, we've experienced it, we know people where multiple people will see an exact same experience, and when they retell it, they tell it in completely, it's almost like they saw something totally different, but they were both seeing the exact same thing. It's their confirmation bias. They're seeing it through the lens that they've already experienced. So if we want to become better people, better parents, better friends, better leaders, in our communities, in our families, in our homes, in our places of business, we have to actively see the world from a perspective of somebody else. And that sounds easy, but it's really not. A lot of times when people think they're doing that, what in fact they're doing is it's almost like a look at me, like look how good I'm doing type of a thing. That's not the intention. The intention is not to, I've heard the expression, seek first to understand, then be understood. Right? So understand the other person. It's a similar mindset, right? The idea is to walk in somebody else's shoes, to genuinely see it from their perspective, from their heart. So my encouragement to you today is there's probably someone in your life right now, a spouse, a significant other, a child, take it outside of your family, someone at work, someone in your church, someone in a social organization you're part of, and you do not see the world through the same perspective. You just have completely different worldviews. You don't see it the same way at all. My encouragement is to actively see it through them. Hey, Brian, thanks for being on. I appreciate the hashtag live. Make sure that you try to see life through their perspective you go first, right? You be the one to try to see it through their eyes. I think it'll make us better leaders, better people, better friends, better parents. So that's my musing today. Thank you for watching. I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. And good morning, Nicole. And what I do have an ask for you. If any of your friends, family, or coworkers are looking to buy, sell, or refinance a home, I'd love an introduction. Wherever you're seeing this, wherever you are in the world you're seeing this, I have connections I work with the finest mortgage professionals and real estate professionals all over the country. So if you'd like an introduction, I'd be more than happy to do that. And obviously, I'd love to help you as well. I'd be honored to help you in any way that I can. Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.